Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Throne and Liberty. Guys, today we are gonna go through another codex, an extra codex, one that kind of, well, explains the game a little bit to newer players. Right now, a viewer of mine reminded me that I actually need to lower the voices of the NPCs once I don't really need them. And today I kind of needed them because you need to talk to actually do this quest. If you look at the content detail, guys, got a Nebula Island, the Lawless Zone, right? The quest here, the extra codex that we are getting. And basically you need to talk to Ryan, and then he will kind of explain about an island so lawless that even resistance forces, basically the player base, is fighting amongst themselves, right? And then after that, he asks you to actually go to the Lawless Island. So you can go to main menu here. You go to Lawless Wilds, and then you can enter. Now, he also explains that at the courtyard, where you basically get transported to, there is no PvP. So you are in a safe zone over here. And we do have, for me, I've been here a couple times, but for newer players, of course, got 4 regions which you can play in. We got the Shrine of Devotion, the Orc Village, and the Archeum Post. Now, these are the basically PvP zones on the map, right? And then the Fog Forest is the PvE zone, so where players cannot actually attack one another. So yeah, you arrive here, and the quest actually tells you to Nebula Island. Defeat monsters at the Fog Forest in Nebula Island. Nebula Island, you basically have 5 hours of playing time during the week, guys. Or, well, for an entire week, you basically have 5 hours. The second you go in here, you can see now the timer does start. It's nothing like Abyssal, so there's no like currency you need to actually pick up items that the mobs drop. It is a timer, so you are limited to the amount of time you can play in here. There is always some stuff that you can actually, some stones that you can use to increase with half an hour. But yeah, right now the quest actually asks us to get in here, actually kill a couple mobs. And I can show you rare artifact gems. Just this what you can get here, guys. And also some Nebula stones, and especially the Nebula stones are like really good, right? There we go. Sometimes they just don't drop anything at all. Let's try to find, excuse me, that third mob that we need to kill here in the fog zone. You can wait for a little bit. Mobs do spawn pretty quickly. Let's kill this one. Go for him. There we go. That should suffice. Extra completed. Nebula Islands, the Lawless Zone. There we go. And I think that was the entire gist of the quest, guys. That is actually pretty fast that you can do this quest. So yeah, like I said, we are now in the actual Fog Forest. So this is a forest. We got spiders here. I do believe we got treants further up as well. Quickly take a little look around, right, while we're here. Spiders. And then on the different PvP zones, we got orcs and the Archeum Legion, basically, I do believe. Still spiders here. I'm almost sure that there was a second mob here. We've got some Kotoris here, some meat runs over here, right? I am gonna reject that offer because I don't really intend to farm right now. And then, yeah, every Sunday and every evening as well, around 10 o'clock, guys. If you look at the timetables, at 8 we get Frenzy Zone. So a Frenzy Zone means that somewhere on the island, that can be in the Peace Zone or in the PvP zones, the mobs will spawn at double the rates. So if you farm in while that hour is up, you're gonna farm double as fast for the loot, right? And then at 10, you can see here that we have Exodus and Grimturk today. But then if we look at other days, and we cannot see other days daily. Yeah, you can see here. So 8 o'clock and then for the Frenzy Zone, and 10 o'clock for Grimturk. But then only on Sundays can you get Exodus, and the Exodus gates are over here. Grimturk gates can be in the Orc Village, the Archeum Post. So they are kind of between those two. So those are, to get to those, well, to get to the arch bosses in Nebula Island, guys, you are gonna need the PvP. Or you're gonna need to be able to be a healer and really tanky and just walk in there. And then if we go back to the surveillance camp, you can also interact with gates. So now basically I ran into the island, or I flew into the island. So I can do that from here as well. Like I basically jump off and then fly into the Archeum forces that are down here, right? Or I can also take the Archeum gates, the Archeum transport portal that you have here. You can use the Shrine of the Devotion portal, which brings you to a platform here, which lets you fly to Shrine of Devotion, I do believe. And then Seal War Sanctum. That's basically a timed zone, and it's under, I do believe, under the castle here that you are able to fight, if I remember this correctly. We got a Orc Village portal, guys, and then the Shrine of Devotion, right? So the Orc Village will basically bring me towards here, and we can see here, move portal location. Got a portal location over here. Got a portal location over here. And then the other one, like I said, is gonna be a platform in the middle of the air. Let's quickly go there, and then basically I've shown you like almost everything that you can see. So from here, you basically catapult up, and then you basically can fly towards here or towards there. And that's the middle here is where you find those arch bosses, right? So there's different routes to there. There's gonna be 2 different portals up. Usually I take this route over here. I land, preserve my stamina a little bit. Because I need to slingshot up, walk here, and then jump off. Right? And then you can see here a couple people are farming. But yeah, it's PvP on, so they will kill me in a second here. Yeah, I know it. I'm just here to show the people around, but yeah, as soon as they see anybody, guys, you will get toasted. Like, I'm completely PvE, I have no resistances, this build is kind of... Oh, it does its work in PvE, right? But in PvP, people will one-shot me in this build. So yeah, 17k HP, as you can see. But yeah, that is the Lawless Wilds, basically, guys. That is the Nebula Island where this quest will actually take you. So if you look at the rewards that we can get from this one, for the first step, I do believe... to talk and then actually go here and kill the mobs, you are gonna get 1 million weapon mastery and then 3 million as the final reward. Yeah, for a really quick quest, guys, 4 million weapon mastery is definitely really nice. And then yeah, we only have 1 more remaining, 2 wings of Silhouette, the epilogue, guys. So really looking forward to that one. That is gonna be pretty cool. I always love when stories come to an end and how they're maybe gonna... Because they already announced that next year, well, they kind of have a roadmap. The next year, they're gonna have like tier 4, and then a new raid, and then also a new island. So I presume the level cap is gonna go up to level 60, maybe as well, at that point. So yeah, looking forward to seeing maybe how the story continues on into like maybe a clue towards the next story, right? Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna wrap up this episode here, guys. If you want to see more of my Let's Play or my Codex runs here in Throne and Liberty, or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.